Hi, this is my last video in which I will talk about my work experience and how does it link to my course. I will talk about the knowledge and the skill I developed in my course and how I utilize them in my placement. Then I will talk about how this experience will help me in my future career. Finally, I will talk about my learning course. How my placement linked to my course. During my placement at BDSM, I linked my knowledge that I developed in my course in order to provide effective solutions to some challenges. For example, learning sales technique in the Principle of Marketing module has guided me when I faced with the challenge to sell Halloween stuff in Halloween season. As I wasn't interested in the stuff, utilizing this theory helped me to sell it, and it went well. I will feel more confident when I understand all the sales technique in my next semester in theory and the practice of selling module. I also utilize skill mix theory, which I learned in people management module. I used it when I was asked to arrange the office duty of the volunteer. Although it took long time to know the skills profile and the availability of the volunteer, I got out with good rota according to my manager. Having good rota is essential for any business. I will be even more effective and confident when I learn how to use the smart sheet next semester. Additionally, during my placement, I exploited the pricing strategy that I studied in marketing module. When my manager asked me to price the second-hand clothes, the strategy I used was customer-based pricing. This strategy keeps the price linked to what customer can afford, which is expected in charitable organization. For the future, it is essential for me to learn other strategies like cost and competitor-based pricing. This can be done by reading a marketing books for brands and implementing it in my placement. I feel so happy as these theories help me to face the challenges in my placement, but I still need to learn more to increase my confidence by reading more books and attending courses. My future job. When I'm graduated, I would like to apply for shop manager position, the one advertised by Lidl. Looks like a great opportunity for me because they are not looking for experienced person. Instead, they are looking for highly motivated, excellent communicator skills, natural leadership, good commercial awareness, and hold driving license. I had already achieved some of the competences before starting the course, like driving license. However, for all other skills, my placement and my course helped me to achieve, to develop, or demonstrate them. I believe I show motivation and enthusiasm. One day, a new volunteer came to the charity and I taught him how to use the till, how to deal with the customer in a professional way, even though nobody asked me to do so. The volunteer did really well and my manager always thanked me for that. I also did extra to improve my colleagues' day or customer experience, like making suggestions how to make things better and be visible where I most needed. Add more, I developed good communication skills with the staff and customer. On the till, for instance, I talk and open a good conversation with them. I also talk them about the product and the charity promotion event. I've made excellent relationship with customer. Maintain customer relationship is vital for shop manager position. The placement also helped me to demonstrate my leadership skills that I learned in fundamental of leadership. One day, I came to the charity where my manager was so busy. Although she didn't ask me to take part, I felt responsible. I divided the work between the volunteers, depending on their abilities. I saw some conflict between them and dealt with some customer complaint. Lidl are also asking for 2.1 results in the course, which I'm on track to get. On the other hand, I still need to meet the commercial awareness skills. This can be done by watching the news, reading a newspaper, search some reliable sources like Keynote and Mentor. I feel confident to apply to that job because I met most of the competencies. However, I still need to work on the other competencies by observing the market and reading the newspaper. How I will describe my ability and skills when applying for that job. I believe I'm a strong candidate, a suitable one for the job. I'm a hard-working, motivated leader who has developed in the field of business management and feel ready to take such challenge. I developed skills and ability during my placement, such as problem solving. I applied the principle of good cause analysis. For example, to resolve the long queue for the fitting room. The solution was to install a mirror, which could be used as a substitute for some customer for the fitting room at busy time. This idea worked really well, and it helped to reduce the length of the queue. So, small investment made big change. I also learned how to use my initiative through getting involved into the situation. For instance, one day I came to the shop and we were 4 down on staffing. I used my initiative to be flexible on the shop floor and the ground floor. I kept being where I'm most needed. This is a vital skill in charity, as it depends heavily on different skills and availability of the volunteer. Additionally, I was responsible for cash handling, including managing cash and credit transactions on the till. In charity shop, there is a big gap between what I learned and their practices, which allowed me to apply my knowledge that I learned in business management courses. Finally, how I made specific learning goals. I made the first learning goals where I evaluated my knowledge and skills. I evaluated them by receiving a feedback from my manager, and which helped me to carry on and learn from my mistake. I made the second learning goals where I demonstrated the level 6 theory like Bain's pricing strategy, which I studied in marketing and helped me to price some product in the charity. I made the third learning goals as I evaluated my contribution of adding a new mirror to the shop, and it worked really well. The fourth learning goals were also met, where I describe and critically analyze the PDSA, how does it operate, govern, etc. I did that by search on the website. Finally, I made the fifth learning goals to some extent. My placement helped me to meet some of the competences for shop manager job, like excellent communication, but I still need to meet the commercial awareness competencies. Thanks.